What up? This is America Part 2. I know you seen the three Ks in the name. Y'all niggas was like, oh, he tripping. But this is dedicated to it's my favorite kind of people right now. The racists. Sup skinheads, white supremacists, Aryans, Hail Hitler, all that bullshit. You know, it's kinda ironic how we so quick now in this country to label a person a terrorist when this fucking country's whole history is built on terror. KKK. Yo, the shit comes on all the time too. I seen it like 2 years ago, but every time it come on, I watch it. The Secret History of the KKK. It come on the History Channel. Then after that, they usually play Nazi, the undiscovered history and all that shit. Great to watch. Go on YouTube. They got a lot of stuff about skinheads and the Aryan Nation on there. But yeah, the three Ks. Man, I put in America because that's what this country is about, man. Hate, terrorism. That's what's controlled this country for over 200, 300, 400 years. How they used it on my people, the Asians, you know what I'm saying? Other races, their own race, you know what I'm saying? But we quick to point out there's a terrorist. So now they ain't approved to send 10,000 more troops to Afghanistan, and they're going to pull out the troops in Iraq in 2010. You know what I'm saying? 2010. Fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I really feel for the veterans because I'm a veteran, you know what I'm saying, of this war, you know what I mean? And I feel their pain, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's fucked up, you know what I'm saying? When you in a situation where you can't, like, speak out, you know what I'm saying, be like, yo, this shit is wrong. Like, what are we doing this shit for? You know what I'm saying? Then you got others, like, y'all don't really understand. A lot of motherfuckers in the military, like, when I joined, it was to get out of trouble. You know, stay out of trouble. It was a steady paycheck, you know what I'm saying? It was a respectable job. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with flipping burgers, but that wasn't something I wanted, that wasn't something my life was destined to turn out to be, you know what I mean? And it felt like at the time I was doing that, like, shit, it's a respectable job, you know what I'm saying? I get to go away from home. And back then it wasn't no war. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I always had war in the back of my mind, but you gotta understand, you know what I'm saying? Anybody between the age of, you know, 30 something, 20 something, you know what I'm saying? We didn't know back then in early 2000s and 90s, late mid 90s what war was. Desert Storm in 91, I was a kid for that, but that wasn't really nothing like talking about like to the scale of this joint. You know what I'm saying? But you know, this country it's built on terrorism. I feel like it's such a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? When the KKK and all these other white supremacist groups are protected by the amendments and the Bill of Rights is what protects them. The right to free speech, the right to bear arms. You know what I'm saying? When they publicly speak online or whatever about race wars and doing this, and they're allowed to do this, they're not being investigated up the ass. They might be being investigated, but it's not up the ass. It's not like how they send the troops over to Afghanistan and all that. These motherfuckers is millions of miles away. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Personal message to the people of color. They ain't mad at us. They know we've been getting bent over since day one. You know what I'm saying? They know our women been getting raped. You know what I'm saying? We was degraded since day one. They know that. Because one thing about this world, most people of color did go through some type of bondage. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny, when black people, whenever we talk about something, we consider it as oh, why you keep bringing it up? Why can't we? The Jews bring up the Holocaust. Hell, they got compensated for that shit. Y'all motherfuckers ain't compensated us for 400 years of motherfucking slavery, abuse, murder. You know what I'm saying? So why we don't have the right to say something? Motherfuckers do outright racist shit and it's tolerated. When a motherfucker puts watermelons around the White House and eat, that ain't nothing funny about that. That shit is point blank racist. We know y'all motherfuckers call us, and ain't no used to, call us coons, monkeys, and all that shit. You depict that and film and all that shit. Shit, that motherfucker that did that little shit with Barack and the Daily News, whatever fucking newspaper that with a little cartoon, that shit wasn't funny. That motherfucker should have lost his fucking job. How could you disrespect the president like that with a racial motive and get away with it? You see what I'm saying? But we just need to no. Let me tell you something. Y'all motherfuckers lucky we ain't racist. You know what I'm saying? Y'all lucky we ain't racist, which we should be. The sad fact is we hate each other and don't love each other more than we dislike y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And the shit gotta stop. I'm sick of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause the shit ain't cool. Motherfucker, you won't cause y'all motherfuckers is crackers. I mean, it don't matter to me. Cause a word don't hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know where I'm going when I leave this earth. You know what I'm saying? All these motherfucking white supremacists, it's a race war. I'm gonna tell you the only war it is good and evil. Whoever's going with God and who's gonna march with the devil. That's all it is. Cause all y'all is, it's all evil. You know what I'm saying? And no matter how many of us you think you're gonna destroy, you can't get rid of us. We're here to stay. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get all that. Oh, we got a black president. I'm not even with all that shit. I don't fuck with politicians anyway. You know what I'm saying? Cause to me they all liars. You know what I'm saying? So you're not even gonna see me on that type of tip. And I'm tired of, you know what I'm saying, YouTube, I can speak freely. I'm tired of all these motherfucking dick riders. All you dick riders. I'm talking about from the stars to the motherfuckers on CNN. All you black people are straight dick riding Barack. Barack is a fucking politician. Dog, he has a job to do. He don't give a fuck about you on no personal level. He don't give a fuck about you. Just understand that. He's not your homie. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much you feel you can connect with this man, if you is from that background, fine. I'm not from that background. You know what I'm saying? I'm a black man. I'm from, you know what I'm saying? I'm from New York City. So my daddy from the South. You know what I'm saying? He grew up in segregation and all that shit. But Rock Daddy from Africa, okay. He got that much, okay. So he from the motherland. So that's why he considered so black. And nigga might say we bashing him. Bash him for what? What I gotta bash that man for? I'm just sick of the dick riders. You so quick to call him a savior. He ain't Martin Luther King. He ain't the brother minister Malcolm X. He's not one of them people. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna stick his life out on the line like that. He's not a rider. He's not built for this type of war. He's not a soldier. So you gotta understand that. Stop getting the type of idea like, oh, Barack this and this. No, he's a fucking politician. That's all he is. That's all he'll ever be. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers is living in la la land. Wake the fuck up. Better yourself. Better your life. Better your family. You know what I'm saying? Stop dick riding this motherfucker. I'm sick of that shit. I'm sorry I gotta speak so explicit and ignorant. Excuse me, the kids is watching, but yo, I gotta keep it funky right now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep it funky for them. You know what I'm saying? Where I come from, we don't even get down like that. You dick riding this motherfucker, he ain't done shit yet. Ain't been nothing but setbacks. Which I already knew, cause what the fuck did he really do? You know what I'm saying? This nigga done got office, so you hear about nothing but say, oh, but Bush ain't do nothing either. So what? Y'all motherfuckers gave that bitch 8 years. That's your fault. I didn't vote 9 years, and I could have. You gave him the 8 years. So that's your fucking fault. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my fault. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You voted for the motherfucker. He did his 8 years. Whatever he did, he did. I ain't expect the nigga to change shit. He ain't changed. Bush, Clinton, Reagan, ain't none of them motherfuckers did shit for me. They ain't changed my life. The shit was the same way. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, matter of fact, back in 01, you know what I'm saying, November, right after 9/11, I had a chance to meet that bitch Bush. I didn't even want to meet that motherfucker. Motherfucker said, yeah, you get a uniform, go fuck him. Cause I didn't give a fuck about his agenda, just like I don't give a fuck about this motherfucker's agenda. Cause it's not for us. Only we can do us. It's not for us. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? My time is almost up. But I just want to say again to y'all racists, KKK, every nation, eat a dick. You know what I'm saying? Cause yo, we strong too. And you know, we got God protecting us. And he got our back. You know what I'm saying? So the threats and all that shit, ain't nobody stunting that shit, man. So it's gonna be, you do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna keep living a righteous life and doing the best I can for me and mine. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do the same. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be back. I told you. I got y'all. You know what I'm saying? Finance 104-53-100.